Bruce Beard for all of your accounting and tax needs. The Brewston Chiropractic Studio. The Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood. The Uniontown Printing Press. Sandy Howell Notary Services. George Dental Associates. The C. Harper Auto Group. Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law. Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshak. The Paywest Glass Company. Maruca's Pizza Shop. Zen's Construction Warehouse. Ford of Uniontown. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer. NovaCare Rehabilitation with offices in Uniontown and Masontown. Cherokee Recycling. Ted Soba & Son Body and Fender Repair. The Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Fact. The Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. The Gates Funeral Home and Crematory. Derby's Riverside Ford Sales. Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP. Movement Physiotherapy. Joby's Golf. Uniontown Dental Associates. M&R Transit. Potter's Bar and Grill. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Autoland Hyundai. Russ Blahill, your local Allstate insurance agent. Coldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty. Peachin Pharmacy. KC Sports Cafe. SWGI, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health. Gary's Auto Sales. Attorney Melinda Delarose. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns. Shop and Save. Stewart Collision. And by the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS.
From Elizabeth Forward High School, it's time for high school basketball action here on WMBS. The Triple Live High School Sports Network and YouTube Live tonight as the 9-2 Elizabeth Forward Warriors host the 11-0 Uniontown Red Raiders. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanula, Billy Dice behind the camera on our YouTube Live video stream, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Our live video stream tonight courtesy of Maruca's Pizza Shop and Uniontown Detailing. And Tony, it's been a week since both Uniontown and Elizabeth Forward have seen the court. Uniontown coming off an impressive 91-61 win over Bell Vernon last Friday. Elizabeth Forward had their 9-game winning streak end as they fell to Southmoreland.
Yeah, fell to Southmoreland in a close game, lost by 7, and Uniontown was firing on all cylinders last Friday night against a pretty good Bell Vernon team, but really just manhandled them, and we had to extend wishes to Notorious Grooms last week on scoring his 1,000th career point. But, they had balanced scoring. They had 5 people in double figures last week against that Bell Vernon team and really looked good on Friday night.
The Red Raiders were scheduled to play at Southmoreland on Tuesday. That game was postponed due to a power outage in the Scotties District and will be made up on Monday, January the 22nd. Elizabeth Forward was supposed to play Albert Gallatin like the Uniontown-Southmoreland game. It was postponed. It will be made up on Wednesday, January the 24th.
Yeah, well, Mother Nature's kind of interfering with basketball season, which is a little unusual. Normally it's a snow thing with us, but wind over the last couple of weeks has been pretty rough. And, it gave both teams a chance to practice a little bit, but you wonder if that week off really hurt momentum for either one of these two teams.
Uniontown was hoping to have junior Calvin Winfrey back in the lineup. He missed the Bell Vernon game last Friday with an ankle injury, but he's still going to be out tonight.
Well, you know what? Give them a little bit more rest, I think, at this point in time. I mean, they played pretty well on Friday, and it's not that they did not miss Calvin because obviously he's the floor general for this team. But you know what? You don't want to push things. You've got a chance to take this team pretty far in the playoffs if they play well. So, kind of rest him up here a little bit. Maybe give him another night off and see what they can do.
On the Elizabeth Forward side, we'll have our eyes number 4, Isaiah Turner, a 6'1" senior guard, is averaging 19 points a game. Turner scored 29 against Laurel Highlands a week ago Tuesday. And also look out for freshman Tyler Basic, number 3. He's a sharpshooter from the outside. He's averaging 11 points a game, and he scored 15 against the Mustangs, hitting 5 threes last week.
Kind of sounds like a Mr. Inside, Mr. Outside game for Elizabeth Forward, and that's really something they need. Turner came in, he averaged 15 points last year and upped that a little bit this year to 19, so he's playing pretty good basketball for this Elizabeth Forward team. And it's a tough place to play. Uniontown always has a really tough time here at Elizabeth Forward, so they got to be careful tonight so, not to get snuck up on.
And last night's Albert Gallatin win over Bell Vernon really shook up the conference standings. Right now, Uniontown sitting at 2-0. Albert Gallatin just a half game back at 2-1. The Leps with a loss dropped to 2-2. Southmoreland and Elizabeth Forward sitting at 1-1 right now. And you have Laurel Highlands 0-3 against the Mustangs hosting Southmoreland tonight.
Well, and that's going to be a tough task. I mean, Southmoreland's playing extremely good basketball, and we were looking forward to that game on Tuesday until the weather got it. But tell you what, with that shakeup right there, first off, congratulations to Shea Fleener on a big win. But that's the kind of win that really can carry on a little bit momentum for Albert Gallatin throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, we'll see what transpires tonight. The Red Raiders here have won 14 of the last 19 over Elizabeth Ford, also 16 of the last 23 going back to 2005, and they've swept the season series with the Warriors the last 2 years. Of course, one of the more high-profile games in this series, go all the way back to 2014, now 10 years ago, a game won by Uniontown over Elizabeth Ford 86-79 in the WPIAL quarterfinals.
Well, yeah, and it's obviously these two teams have a lot of history going back a long way. And we've come down here a number of times and done games. But, you know, it's one of those kind of things where, like I said, don't fall asleep because Elizabeth Forward normally plays pretty well at home. And it's something that the Uniontown Red Raiders have to be aware of.
You know, see what transpires tonight. Again, we'll also have on our WMBS Facebook page the Southmoreland game against Laurel Highlands. And we'll check in with a live preview of that contest with Gary Frankhauser and TJ DeStefano. And the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. There are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change the car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to Sprouseinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
This is Jim Detweiler wishing you Happy New Year from Thurby's Riverside Ford. We are pleased to announce our 2023 model year clearance sale. New Ford incentives have just been announced, and we've got some fantastic deals for you. All new 2023 Ford Escape, Edge, and Explorers come with 0% for 36 months. All new 2023 Ford F-150 pickups, the best-selling truck on the planet, come with 2.9% for 72 months. Plus, we just received a fresh load of new Bronco Sports, and they come with 0% for 36 months. We have the inventory, and we have the deals. Thurby's Riverside Ford Sales, your presidential award-winning dealer, located 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino on Route 40. Offer expires January 31st, 2024. Ford credit financing is required. See Joey, Sammy, Jimmy, or Ashley.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruca's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruca's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruca's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarucaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kazmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241 or visit their Facebook page for more information.
And from Laurel Highlands High School tonight, it's the Southmoreland Scotties taking on the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. I'm TJ DeStefano along with Gary Frankhauser, and we have Sarah Camp behind the camera here tonight as the Scotties enter with a 1-1 section game or record, 11-1 overall, and Laurel Highlands 0-3 in the section, 2-11 overall. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Call 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. And our video stream tonight is being brought to you by State Farm agent Laura Yeoman and Potter's Bar and Grill. Gary, it's been a struggle for Laurel Highlands this season. They've lost 8 in a row, again with an 0-3 mark in the section, 2-11 overall.
You're right, TJ, and this is another opportunity for the Mustangs to try to find an identity. They do get Aiden Black back in the lineup tonight, so that should be an assistance on the scoring side. I think Antoine Black will not be back the remainder of the season, but Aiden back in the lineup will help them offensively. For the Mustangs, though, they need to be concerned with ball security. Over the last couple games, they've really been plagued by turnovers, and that has really cost them trying to stay in games, because when you have turnovers, you don't get opportunities at the hoop, and that's what they need. The more opportunities they have, the better chance they have. Now, they do have some outside shooters that can fill it up, and Ethan Koffler, Luke Martin comes off the bench, Shane Layton, even the big guy, can put it in from long range, and along with Jaden Ringer. So if they can get some of those guys hot here this evening, limit the turnovers, and possibly give the Scotties a run for their money.
And the other thing with Laurel Highlands this year, they've played from behind a lot. It'd be good if they could get out to an early lead instead of constantly playing from behind, because that's been a problem as well this year.
You're exactly right again, TJ, and the Scotties have been very efficient so far this season, as you said. 11-1 overall and 1-1 in conference. They lost a tough one the other night, but they are a team to be reckoned with here in the section, and they are looking to try to maintain their possession of the position in the section so that they can be in the playoff hunt come later in the season. A loss here to the Mustangs on the Mustangs' home court could be very telling later in the season.
Yeah, Laurel Highlands, as I mentioned, has lost 8 in a row. They have not won since December the 12th when they beat Connellsville 59-40. Last Friday, the Mustangs lost on Tuesday, they lost to Bell Vernon 81-52. On the other side, for Southmoreland, they're coming in off a 77-70 win. That was their last game over Elizabeth Forward. And this is a good team, Gary. They are led by Ty Keffer, 23.7 points a game, and he's shooting 91% from the free throw line.
And he is a senior leader for the Southmoreland Scotties, and that's hugely important in high school basketball to have an experienced guy like Keffer in there, basically a coach on the court that can keep them in their patterns, in their games, call their defenses, and he does a great job at that.
And this series recently has been dominated by Laurel Highlands. They've won the last 3 meetings, 74-53 and 57-35 last year. And they also beat Southmoreland 77-37. That was back in 2017-18. Southmoreland has not beat Laurel Highlands since 2016-17 when they beat the Mustangs 77-70.
Well, TJ, we're probably not going to have a huge crowd here this evening with the weather as it is outside. I know you faced some calamity on the way here,
yes.
Almost getting hit by the Kentucky Fried Chicken sign, but we're probably going to have a lot more viewers on Facebook, so tune in and enjoy the action.
It'll be Southmoreland and Laurel Highlands coming up at 7:30 here on the WMBS Facebook page, also the South Union Township Facebook page, as well as the Trib Live High School Sports Network. We will pause, and we'll be back with more on a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Brewston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brewstonwellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports teams and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Brian Rosek back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Another exciting night of high school basketball here on WMBS. Uniontown at Elizabeth Forward, Southmoreland at Laurel Highlands. You can follow all the action on the WMBS Facebook and YouTube pages. Being joined now by Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. And Rob, kind of an unexpected week off after game Tuesday against Southmoreland got postponed. You'll make that up on January the 22nd, but a big game tonight on the road at Elizabeth Forward.
Yes, we are. We know it's a section game. It's on the road. Elizabeth Forward's an improved basketball team. They're 9-2. They lost a 2-point game to Southmoreland. They beat South Allegheny. Number 4 Turner is one of the better players in the section, probably the top 5 players in the section. They have some really good young players, a freshman, hit a 3-pointer to beat South Allegheny. Their football player inside back, I believe he's going to Bucknell to play college football. So we'll have a kid from Cornell and a kid from Bucknell playing inside against each other tonight battling. So we're excited about the game. Our kids have played well down there in the past. So we expect a big crowd and we're ready to go.
Yeah, they're actually riding a 9-game winning streak before that loss against Southmoreland last Friday.
Yes, they're a good team, and it was a 2-point game, and they had a chance to win the game. So it's a credit to their program. Larry Nolan, I have a lot of respect for him. Great guy. Played at Greensburg-Salem. His dad was assistant at Greensburg-Salem, and basically played the same style as Greensburg-Salem. Dribble drive. There's some really good outside shooters. So we know it's going to be a tough game, and our kids were prepared for it. We've had a couple of days off, so I think we're fresh. So we're ready to roll.
Obviously, you played your last game without Calvin Winfrey. I actually saw Calvin out at the Laurel Highlands Bell Vernon game. Now he's itching to play. Do you think you'll have him in the lineup tonight?
It's probably a game-time decision again. We want Calvin to play, and as soon as we get approval that he can play and is 100%, he'll be on that court. He means so much to us, and he dedicates so much time to the program whenever he's ready to go. And hopefully tonight he'll be on that floor.
We certainly can't take anybody lightly in the conference. We actually saw that last night as well. Albert Gallatin shocking Bell Vernon last night with an upset. So I'm sure that kind of refocuses your Red Raiders a little bit as well, just knowing, especially when you're on the road, you certainly have to take every opponent very seriously.
Yes, that's one thing with the credit to our players. We've been very successful over the years in section plays, especially. The kids' focus. I mean, we talked the other day before the Southmoreland game. We went to the video room and we watched Southmoreland EF. So we got to see EF also. So that we looked at their players too. But our credit to our kids do not take anybody lightly. They watch the film. They know that number 3 is a freshman. They know he hit the shot against South Allegheny. They watch huddle as much as me. It's amazing. It's a credit to all our players to watch it. And they go to games. If there's a game somewhere, our kids are going to be sitting in the stands. They were there and watched Bell Vernon last night. And to me, I said before, I think Abergala can beat some teams, and so that'll help. And we don't want to be one of those teams. We want to keep winning as many games as we can. And right now, we have a 2-game lead on Bell Vernon, and we're 1 up on everybody else.
Rob, appreciate your time as always. Best of luck against Elizabeth Forward tonight. We'll see you out there.
Thanks, Brian. We really appreciate it.
That's Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. We'll talk to Nolan Larry, the head coach of the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, and the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper, are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3930.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Wood.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings.
Brian Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. 2 high school basketball games on the WMBS platforms tonight. Uniontown at Elizabeth Forward, Southmoreland at Laurel Highlands, being joined now by the head coach of the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, Nolan Larry. And Nolan, you're running a 9-game winning streak before your loss against Southmoreland last Friday night. Talk about what happened against the Scotties.
Well, Southmoreland's a very, very good team. They always give us trouble. The last 2 years I've been here, we've not struggled against them, but they play well against us. They know how to play against us. And offensively, they were extremely efficient. We had a horrible second quarter, got down by as many as 19, fought back to tie it up going into the fourth quarter. And then, kind of my three go-to guys had 4 fouls. We had to kind of change schematically who we were defending. They got off to a hot start in the fourth again, kind of like they did in the second quarter. And we tried to fight back and made it close at the end. But really, all credit to Southmoreland. They're a very good team, and they're really going to challenge everyone else here for the section.
Now you've had a week off since your last game, taking on Uniontown tonight, coming off a loss. Is that a good or bad thing for your program?
I'll tell you what. I think it was a good thing. We really do practice hard, very game-like situations, and I think guys after 9 wins in a row, I think guys were kind of worn down a little bit, and maybe that's why we came up a little bit short at the end against Southmoreland. So I think that kind of that week off let me refocus them. And let them realize, because they were pretty down after that Southmoreland game, but to let them understand that, we're just getting started here in section play, and we're only halfway through the season, and we have a gauntlet coming up. I said, so let's just refocus and prepare and get back to doing what we do, and I think we can have the same stretch down the second half of the season.
We'll talk about the matchup with Uniontown. Obviously, they're a strong program. We're in the state semifinals a year ago. They haven't lost a game so far this year, but you do have them on your home floor, and you certainly played well at home so far this season.
Yeah, they're loaded. It's kind of in our section. To me, it's them, and then there's everybody else, kind of competing against each other. But we're not going to back down from anybody. Our kids know their kids, so there's been back and forth banter and whatnot. It being at home, it's going to be nice. It's going to be a loud crowd. But Uniontown travels very well too. So I expect a packed gym and hopefully a very competitive game.
Yeah, we've certainly seen some surprises in the section, including last night with Albert Gallatin downing Belle Verdant. That kind of shows that anything can happen, especially when you have a team on your home floor.
Yes, and I would say I'm shocked about that game, but going to Albert Gallatin is just a tough place to play. You never know what you're going to get there. The games always seem to be close and competitive regardless of who they're playing. So although the final result was a little bit surprising, the fact that it was a close game in our section really doesn't surprise me. It truly is, to me, kind of Uniontown is a step above, but then everybody else, as shown by last night, kind of anybody can beat anybody on a given night.
Coach, appreciate your time. Best of luck against Uniontown tonight. We'll see you out there.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
That's Elizabeth Forward head coach Nolan Larry joining us here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, one of 2 games in our platforms tonight. We'll also have coverage of Southmoreland at Laurel Highlands. We'll talk to the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Hi, I'm Russ Plaho. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, personally. I'm committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs, I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Russ Plaho, for a free quote.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Bruce Beard, located at 187A Connellsville Street, and available by phone at 724-417-4958. is here to meet your accounting, tax service, and real estate management needs. Call Bruce Beard at 724-417-4958. 724-417-4958. Good luck and best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders from Bruce Beard.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Problems with swallowing are common and they're often ignored. They occur in people of all ages and they have causes that are highly treatable. Drs. Ruth Hart Calabrese Hoppy and I specialize in the care of swallowing disorders. To seek help, call our team at U.S. Digestive Health at 724-437-7677.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Brian Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, being joined by Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. The Mustangs at home tonight, hosting the Southmoreland Scotties, and we'll also have coverage of Uniontown and Elizabeth Forward tonight on the WMBS platforms. And, Coach, certainly a tough one last time out. You were without 25 points per game in your starting lineup with both Antoine and Aiden Black out of the game, and it was certainly a tall task going up against a very talented Bell Vernon team.
No, it didn't go our way. They caused some pressure early on and turned the ball over and really couldn't overcome the hole we dug ourselves into. So, the boys played hard. We're keeping the attitudes and our morale up as high as we can, and we're just going to keep working. Got Southmoreland tonight, and looking forward to it.
Turnovers have certainly been your bugaboo over the last couple of games. I think you guys were close to 30 turnovers against Bell Vernon as well, at 29 against Albert Gallatin. What do you have to do to try to limit that a little bit tonight against Southmoreland?
Well, I think we just need to relax. I really don't think it's a matter of skill. I just think it's I think it's pressure. I think it's pressure. I think I've been saying it all season. We have a group of boys with zero to little varsity experience, and I think when teams come out and they crank up the pressure on it, I think that lack of experience shows. I don't think it's a matter of I was talking to the boys the last few practices we've had, and I don't think we've had one 10-second count backcourt violation all season. But we sure have had way too many turnovers in the backcourt. And I think we just have to settle down, and play basketball. They just have to settle down and play basketball.
And you look at Southmoreland, you mentioned a solid team. In fact, last Friday they were able to end Elizabeth Forward's 9-game winning streak.
Yeah, they knocked off EF, and then I believe it was a 2-point game versus Bell Vernon. So the Scotties are solid. They're well coached. I know Kiefer is their main guy. He played solid against us last year, and I'm sure they got a plan tonight, and we're looking forward to it.
Now, of course, that stuff could happen at any time. We certainly saw that last night as well with Albert Gallatin downing Bell Vernon.
Absolutely, and that's what I mean. Our section is very competitive this year. And honestly, I think I feel that Uniontown's at the top, but everybody is a solid basketball team and can win. It's just a matter of playing four full quarters of basketball. Taking care of the ball, and really, in my opinion, it's the little things. I've been discussing with the boys. You mentioned the turnovers, and if you take 75% of 30 turnovers, you're looking at like 22 turnovers. And if they score on 75% of the turnovers, 22. That's 44 points we're giving each team.
Yep.
That's very hard to overcome. And obviously some of the games that we were in this year. Seneca Valley was a single-digit loss. TJ was a single-digit loss. McKeesport, I think, was 12, but we were actually up at half. And in each of those games, in every instance, it's been the turnovers that plagued us. It's been the turnovers that plagued us that caused us, to let the teams go on a little bit of a run, and we weren't able to come out with the victory. So, the focus has been, just being mentally tough, keeping the energy positive, and, take care of the ball. We have to take care of the ball.
That's Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. The Mustangs up against the Southmoreland Scotties tonight. We'll talk to Southmoreland head coach Frank Messino when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
If a new or new-to-you vehicle is in your plans for 2024, you need to come see us at Autoland Hyundai, where you'll always get a great deal. New cars are arriving daily, so check them out. You'll find the car that fits your lifestyle and your budget. Whether you are looking for a brand new 2024 Hyundai or a certified pre-owned Hyundai, family-owned by the Parker family and in the car business for over 60 years, we know that the secret of a successful business is treating our customers right. At Autoland, service is as important as the sale, and we are proud of our award-winning service department. We offer Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection, and 3-year, 36,000-mile free complimentary maintenance. Visit our website, AutolandHyundai.com, stop by our convenient location on 25 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, or call 724-437-9999. And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Ryan Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show with Southmoreland head coach Frank Messino. The Scotties at Laurel Highlands tonight taking on the Mustangs. And, Coach, you're really just 2 points away from being undefeated at this point of the season. Had a nice win over Elizabeth Ford last Friday, and the only loss that 2-point setback against Bell Vernon.
Yeah, we started a little slow against Bell Vernon early. We were 1 for 11 from the field and 0 a 6 or a 8 from the foul line. But after we caught our feet a little bit, got our feet underneath us, we came back, played well. We just come up 2 points short. We also struggled on the boards against them. They out-rebounded us by 20 rebounds, and, that was a recipe for disaster.
Is that a fun game for you to coach? Because you're on the Bell Vernon football staff as well, so you probably know a lot of those guys pretty well.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. The kids are good about it. I do know most of the kids. They make it fun. But it's competitive, and they're out to beat me. I'm out to beat them. But we have a good time with it.
And then a nice win over Elizabeth Forward on Friday. I actually saw them on Tuesday against Laurel Highlands, and they were very impressive. And for you guys to come away with a 7-point win, I think it says a lot for your program.
Yeah, we started out real well against DF. We built a big lead. And I don't know, for whatever reason, if I had the answers, wouldn't let it happen. But, we tend to give up big leads. I don't know if we ease up or whatever it is, and they come back and ended up taking a 1-point lead, actually. And, we kind of calmed things down and, retook control of the game and built it back up to around 10. And, just fought to hold on to the end. But the kids played pretty well. Happy with the defensive effort, and then coming off the Bell Vernon game, first loss of the season, was a little worried about, our mental state, but the kids did pretty well with it, so I was pretty happy.
And on Friday, you'll have Laurel Highlands. Of course, they lost a bunch from a very solid team they actually had over about a 4-year period, trying to rebuild and stay in the conference race. What do you notice about their program?
They're young. They're young, but they can really shoot it. It's just, they're going to be a team that, gets better every game, it almost seems. They got a bunch of young kids who athletic, can shoot the ball, make them dangerous. Not a ton of size, but, they're definitely, got some athletic kids and can really shoot the ball. So that's worrisome at times. They get hot. They can really put some pressure on you.
That's Southmoreland head coach Frank Messino. Again, the Scotties and Laurel Highlands tonight taking on the Mustangs. We'll also have coverage of Uniontown at Elizabeth Forward. And we'll get you out to your game next with the starting lineups and the opening tip-off here on WMBS.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student-athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kazmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student-athletes working hard, both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peachin Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peachin Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair.
So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Brian Morozak and Tony Hinola back here at Elizabeth Forward High School. The Uniontown Red Raiders taking on the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. Tony has your starting lineups. They're being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. Tony, take it away.
All right, Brian, for the visiting Uniontown Red Raiders, who come in 11-0 overall, 2-0 in Section 3 4A play. Brian and I talked about this a little bit. Uniontown is the only undefeated men's team in the WPIAL right now, so congratulations to them, last man standing. Their head coach is Rob Kazmarski. His assistant coach, Mr. Ware Gladman. Coach Kazmarski's starters for tonight will be number 00, Notorious Grooms, a 5'10 junior guard. Number 1, Jeremiah Hager, a 6'3 senior forward. Number 4, Kadrian McLee, a 6'6 senior forward. Getting the start in place of the injured Calvin Winfrey will be number 10, Kellen Milsom, a 6'2 junior guard. And rounding out the starting five will be number 34, Jameer Braxton, a 6'2 senior guard. For the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, who come in 9-2 overall, 1-1 in Section 3 4A play, their head coach, Mr. Richard Larry, and his assistant, Sam Kasanovich.
That's Nolan Larry.
I'm Nolan Larry. I'm sorry. What did I missed the thing there. So Nolan Larry and his assistant coach, Richard Larry. I'm sorry. Anyway, his starters for tonight will be number 2, Christian Kennedy, a 6'2 senior forward. Number 3, Tyler Basic, a 5'7 freshman guard. Number 4, Isaiah Turner, a 6'1 senior guard. Number 11, Cy Herschelroth, a 6'3 junior forward. And number 15, Charles Meeleib, a 6'4 senior forward.
Taking a look at some other games around the region tonight. The only other Section 3 4A game is Southmoreland at Laurel Highlands. You can watch that game on the WMBS Facebook page with TJ DeStefano and Gary Frankhauser. Connellsville up in 5A. Maybe a winnable game for the Falcons tonight, Tony. They're at Ringgold taking on the Rams.
Well, they broke that long losing streak earlier this year, and it wouldn't be any better. I mean, really, getting a second win and just kind of charging those kids up mid-season here right now, it would be a big win for Connellsville if they did. Brownsville
at Charleroi tonight. They're actually playing a girl-boy doubleheader down in the Mon Valley tonight. Yock at McGuffey. Waynesburg at Mount Pleasant. Other 3A games down in 2A. Bentworth at Beth Center. Fort Cherry at Carmichael's. Fraser at Burgettstown. And single-A games tonight. Geibel at California. Mapletown hosting Monessen and West Green at Jefferson Morgan. You had the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs last night, Tony, on the South Union Township Sports Network. They had an impressive win over the West Mifflin Titans.
An extremely impressive win. We thought that it was going to be a lot closer than it was. West Mifflin had come in 4-0 and leading the section, but Laurel Highlands jumped out to a 30-4 halftime lead and never looked back, and they ended up winning 46-20. Actually had a running clock the whole second half, so a nice win for Coach Stu Davis and his team.
Also a nice win for Albert Gallatin's boys team last night as well, as Shea Fleener's squad knocked off Bell Vernon. We're back with the opening tip-off right after this. Uniontown and Elizabeth Forward taking on the Warriors here on WMBS.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruca's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruca's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruca's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarucaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule. You looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974.
You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
Brian Morozak and Tony Hanoa back here at Elizabeth Forward High School, just about set to go. The Elizabeth Forward Warriors and the Uniontown Red Raiders. The Red Raiders and the away Maroons, white numbers. Their bench off to our left. The Elizabeth Forward Warriors, the home whites, black numbers, red trim. Their bench off to our right. This place is packed tonight, Tony.
This place is packed. Great crowd here for a Friday night. And nasty weather out there, but still a lot of people inside this gym.
Yeah, two teams off to great starts this season. Uniontown 11-0 overall, 2-0 in conference play. Elizabeth Forward 9-2 overall, 1-1 in the conference. Had a 9-game winning streak until the Scotties knocked them off last week.
Well, lost to two good teams. They lost the first game of the season against a really good Thomas Jefferson team, and then last week against a good Southmoreland team. So nothing to hang your head about, but yeah, a good win streak in between those 9 games. And like I said, Uniontown has to be careful here tonight. I mean, you never know. Like I said, Elizabeth Forward extremely tough at home.
And again, the Red Raiders without Calvin Winfrey, second straight game that Calvin has missed. He did not play in Uniontown's 91-61 win over Bell Vernon last Friday, but Kellen Milsom played pretty good replacing Calvin in the starting lineup.
Well, Milsom had a great game, did a nice job on the board, scored, and actually played great defense for the Red Raiders. And I'll tell you what, that press last week against Bell Vernon really turned the game around. I mean, forced a number of turnovers and led to a lot of easy baskets for the Red Raiders.
Referees Craig Spizak, who I think is picking up a residency here at Elizabeth Forward, is the head official with Bernie George and Rob Mance tonight. Craig will toss it up. Isaiah Turner jumping against Kadrian McLean in the opening tap. Goes back to the freshman Tyler Basic, who comes forecourt on the far side for the Warriors. Back between the circles to Me Live, and Charles hands it back off to Turner. Looks to his right on the far wing to Cy Herschelroth, who again resets up top. Posting up there is Christian Kennedy. Off to Isaiah Turner. Now he'll back off here between the circles, fronted by the Mustangs' Kellen Milsom. They'll kick it back in the corner, and you'll have Herschelroth working back over the wing now up top with Jameer Braxton in his face.
And nearly a 5 count there. Herschelroth picked his dribble up, and good defense there by Jameer Braxton.
Ball back in the hands of Isaiah Turner, who had 29 against Laurel Highlands on this floor last Tuesday. Takes a jumper here and misses. And Jameer Braxton, the rebound there for Uniontown. Off and across to Milsom. Plays catch there with Grooms. Back to Kellen, comes inside. Resets back up top, Jameer Braxton. Jameer a little crossover. Takes a 3 up top. It rattles out, and Herschelroth, check that, Me Live, the rebound underneath there for Elizabeth Forward.
Yeah, and I'm not sure Herschelroth didn't get a little finger on that shot by Jameer Braxton just to throw it off. Kind of an in-and-out shot.
Isaiah Turner back over to Tyler Basic. Basic working left of the lane. Resets on the wing to Christian Kennedy. A little ball fake. Back in the hands of Basic. And Basic fronted there by Notorious Grooms. And Grooms not going to give Basic a lot of operating room tonight.
No, he's not.
Herschelroth, another touch in the corner. Me Live for 3, came up short. Rebound poked around and controlled by Kadrian McLean. Look out here. Kadrian coming back. Little scoop shot attempt, got too deep. Put it out the bottom of the rim. And Isaiah Turner with numbers finds the loose ball there for the Warriors. Pull-up jumper from the foul line, no good. Kadrian comes crashing in, another rebound for Uniontown, but he loses it out of bounds. And the Warriors will get it back here in the Uniontown zone. So, Tony, we've played a little bit over 90 seconds without a basket on either side.
Yeah, kind of surprising there, Brian. But I'm going to go back real quick to that game that McLean had against Bell Vernon last Friday. I mean, the storyline, it was just like unbelievable. I'll go at it in a minute.
As Tyler Basic has it on the far side. Again, rotates up top and just throws it into the crowd there. Little miscommunication on the far side on the intended pass there to Isaiah Turner.
Yeah, nearly had a triple-double. You're looking at 9 points, 12 rebounds, and he had 9 blocks in that game, so almost had a triple-double unconventionally.
Here's Kadrian McLean up top there for Uniontown. Back to Jameer Braxton, and Braxton will turn and shoot out in front. Shot attempt no good, but Braxton fouled, likely going there on Herschelroth.
Yeah, and a pretty nice spin move there by Braxton. Got in the middle of the lane and kind of fake left, went right. Drew the foul, first foul for Elizabeth Forward here tonight.
Braxton on the season, 36 of 42 from the free throw line, 86%. Uniontown as a team shooting 74%, 113 of 153, as Braxton knocks down the first of 2 free throw attempts.
Well, Braxton coming in shooting 51% from the field overall, and that includes from 3 points. So I tell you what, he's really improved the shooting over the last couple of years.
Averaging 18.7 points a game and 7 rebounds a game for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Second of 2 free throws, good again for Jameer Braxton. And the Red Raiders get the game's opening 2 points almost 2 minutes in.
And a chance to set up their full court press, too.
Broken across by the Warriors, but they'll turn it over. The high feed intended for Christian Kennedy on the near side. Sails out of bounds, and Uniontown will get it back.
And that's the big thing with Uniontown. If they can make that second free throw like that and set up that press, it really causes havoc for a lot of teams.
Notorious back across. Resets up top, Kadrian McLee. Little switch there with Jameer Braxton. Now Braxton driving, leading, and scoring. Jameer Braxton, first field goal of the game. He has all 4 of Uniontown's points. 4-0 Red Raiders here at the 5:40 mark of the first.
Yeah, I thought he might have got away with a walk there, but they gave him the jump step, so congratulations to him.
Warriors having trouble with Uniontown's press. Turner breaks it across, feed down low to Christian Kennedy, who gets found on the near block.
Nice ball fake there by Kennedy to get McLee going up for the block. Kind of bodied him up, so McLee's going to pick up his first. Going to send Kennedy to the line.
Kennedy, a 6'2 senior forward, averaging 8 points a game. Had 4 against Laurel Highlands last Tuesday. First of 2 free throws here short for Kennedy.
And we don't have any stats. Not sure what kind of a foul shooting team Elizabeth Forward is.
We got their points per game numbers, just did not get their free throw percentages so far this year. Kennedy, second of 2 free throws, good. First point of the night for Nolan Larry's squad. 4-1 Uniontown.
Yeah, sometimes teams don't want to give that up either, Brian.
Here's Grooms off to Milsom, working here right in the lane. Now trying to push in here on Basic and just powers his way to the basket and gets the 2. Kellen Milsom.
It was an impressive move there by Milsom against 2 defenders, really just going up strong. Thought he was going to get fouled there, but nice shot.
Warriors break the press this time. Milib handing off to Herschelroth. The Herschelroth from the far wing and in. Will kick it in the corner. Little ball fake there from Kennedy. Resets now high on the left, Isaiah Turner. Turner trying to get it going. Off to the freshman Basic. Tries to come free off a screen. Basic coming inside. Back up top, Kennedy. Now he'll drive. Put it high off the glass. Shot attempt no good. Braxton the rebound. Red Raiders break back and they'll kick it on the wing. Notorious Grooms' 3 came up short. Cy Herschelroth with a rebound there for Elizabeth Forward.
Yeah, it looked like Notorious Grooms kind of drifted to his left there a little bit. Just came up a little short on that shot.
Score remains 6-1. Uniontown over Elizabeth Forward. 4:30 left here in the opening quarter. Near wing Herschelroth again. Watched there by Braxton. To his right to Tyler Basic. Basic playing catch now with Milib. A little ball fake. Charles off to his right. Back in the corner, and now Basic for 3. Off the mark there, and the offensive rebound pulled down by Christian Kennedy. Kennedy trying to feed it off on the inside of Milib, had it taken away. And you have the Red Raiders on the ball again with a feed off from Milson off to his left to McLee, who got fouled.
Whoa, that was tough there. McLee went up strong. He's going to pick up the foul on Isaiah Turner. The coaches for Elizabeth Forward disagreeing, thinking it was a clean block. It looked pretty clean, really, but like I said, I always say that the refs got a better view than we do.
Red Raiders wouldn't mind getting Turner in foul trouble, averaging 19 points a game. And now McLee, first of 2 free throws here, good. Kadrian came in 11 of 17 from the free throw line, 65%, averages 5 points, 8.7 rebounds, and 4.6 blocks a game.
Well, like we said, he had 9 against Bell Vernon last week, and everything that came in, he swatted away.
McLee's second of 2. This one off the front of the rim and in for Kadrian McLee, getting the friendly bounce there off the iron, and Uniontown a 7-point lead, leading 8-1. Warriors still without a field goal, and they've checked in. Justin Flournoy has it right now, and Flournoy takes it right to the rack and draws the foul. Shot attempt no good for the 6'1 junior of a pair of free throws upcoming here for the Warriors.
Going to call that block on. It's going to be on Milsom. And that's going to be Flournoy at the line. Flournoy, as you said, checked in, the 6'1 junior guard. Came in an instant impact already for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors.
First of 2 free throws, no good here for Flournoy. The Warriors now 1 of 3 from the free throw line here in this opening quarter. Uniontown leads it 8-1. Hello to our buddy Ed Walensky from Sandy Howe Notary Services. So he's watching both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands tonight. Of course, the Mustangs at home taking on Southmoreland. Second of 2 free throws, good there from Flournoy. So it's 8-2 Uniontown. 3:58 left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, got to give a shout out as well to Sandy Costable, who's actually watching in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Nice.
Good for her. Better weather than us.
Yes, viewers all around the country. Here's Jameer Braxton for 3 up top. Missed out the front of the rim. And the rebound going to Isaiah Turner again for Elizabeth Forward. So the Warriors trying to get something going. They're cold from the field so far as Turner along 2 near wing. No good. And Flournoy taking away the rebound there for the Warriors, keeping it alive. And Flournoy back on the ball. Off to Turner. Turner working here left of the lane. Steps back in the corner on the wing again to Flournoy. Back between the circles now to Tyler Basic. Basic working off to his left. Watched there by Isaac Ellsworth, who also just checked in on the Uniontown side. Back to Flournoy. Trying to spin and lost it there to Ellsworth. Forward to Grooms. Now Notorious driving on the inside. And he'll scoop it up and in. Notorious Grooms now 1,003 points in a Uniontown uniform. And the Red Raiders lead at 10-2.
Yeah, and tell you what, they had numbers there. I thought he was going to drop it off to Braxton.
Good ball movement there on the Warriors side. The bounce pass from Herschel Roth down to Flournoy. And finally a made field goal for the Warriors coming here. Just under 3 minutes left in the opening quarter. Uniontown leads it 10-4.
Yeah, 5 minutes of play, and that's the first field goal. And I'll tell you what, you got to give Uniontown's defense a lot of credit.
Deep three, Ellsworth far side too strong. Near side rebound pulled down by Cy Herschelroth for Elizabeth Forward. Off to Turner, fronted there by Milsom. Turner drives, tough shot. Couldn't get it to go on the first attempt, missed on the second. To get a third look from Herschelroth. Ball still loose, goes out of bounds and over to Uniontown. So the Warriors had a couple of point-blank opportunities there, Tony, but couldn't finish.
Could not finish, and like I said, a couple good looks. Actually thought Milib was going to put it in on the backside on that second attempt, but just a little too strong off the back iron.
Uniontown gets it back, leading by 6 at 10-4. 2:27 left here in the opening quarter. A little crossover, long two up top, good. Notorious Grooms. So Torrey with 4 here in the opening quarter. It's a 12-4 lead for the Red Raiders over the Warriors here at the 2:18 mark of the first. Red Raiders back in their 2-2-1. Broken across there, Basic. Touch there from Flournoy. On the drive, off to Herschelroth, who's able to take it to the basket, get the 2 to go, and drive a foul in the process.
Yeah, I think they're going to call that foul on Hager, and they are. But nice, strong drive there by Herschelroth. Took it strong and knew he had the height advantage there against Hager. Just kind of went strong and took it at him.
Herschelroth came in averaging a double-double per game, Tony. 12.5 points and 11 rebounds a game. He's a 6'3 junior. Had 11 against Laurel Highlands last Tuesday and converts the free throw here. Gets the three-point play to go the old-fashioned way and has the Warriors back to within 5 of the Red Raiders at 12-7. Here at the 2:03 mark of the first.
Yeah, and really in the first 5 minutes of this game, no offense at all from Elizabeth Forward. Now they're closing the gap.
Braxton off to Ellsworth. Back in the corner to Kadrian. Try to bounce it off to Jameer Braxton and stolen by Herschelroth. Herschelroth, a little operating room, slipped on the drive and lost the ball out of bounds and back over to Uniontown.
I think the fans wanted a foul on Braxton, but really, he didn't do anything. It just looked like Herschelroth tripped over his feet.
Red Raiders quickly back. High arcing three far side. No good there from Ellsworth. Offensive rebound. Braxton keeps it alive. We'll send it around the horn, and Grooms reloads, and Torrey's 3 rattled out. And Herschelroth, another rebound there for the Warriors. Off and across to Milib. Milib kicks it back. Far corner Turner for 3. It's an air ball and goes right to Jameer Braxton.
Braxton looking to run, but EF back on defense.
Braxton comes into the forecourt here on the near side, and the shot attempt waved off. We're going to get a blocking foul on the floor called here on Flournoy.
Yeah, it's going to be on Flournoy. Kind of threw the hip check there a little bit as Braxton tried to slide through the lane. Now you're going to have Townsend check in for McLee.
Back in town tonight, Southmoreland a 10-8 lead over Laurel Highlands at the 3:06 mark of the opening quarter. So the Mustangs hanging with the Scotties early on. Notorious Grooms are triggered in, left to the basket. Quick little feed in, missing on the first attempt. They're getting a second crack at it. There was Eric Townsend, but Townsend couldn't finish. And here's the Warriors coming back with Turner off to his left again to Herschelroth, who's fouled on the left block.
And again, another great ball fake there by Herschelroth. Got Jameer Braxton up in the air and drew the foul. And he's going to go to the foul line again. Just knocked down one, had a 3-point play. The lefty got a pretty nice stroke here at the foul line, Bri.
Red Raiders have committed 4 team fouls here in the opening quarter. The Warriors 3. And the first of 2 free throws here, good for Herschelroth.
Yeah, nice looking stroke for the lefty. Now you're going to have Milsom check back in.
So the Warriors have creeped their way back into this game, Tony, now within 4, 12-8. 1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Anola, Billy Dice behind the camera in our YouTube live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios, and another made free throw from Cy Herschelroth, and it's a 1-possession game as Uniontown leads it 12-9.
Well, Uniontown needs to get a little basket here. Stem the flow right now for Elizabeth Forward.
Townsend up top, hands off. Ellsworth thought about the deep 3. Off to his right to Milsom. Little switch back here with Jameer Braxton, fronted there by Flournoy. Braxton back into the corner. Off again to Milsom. Milsom trying to go between defenders. And we'll get another foul here on the floor against the Warriors.
That's going to be the second on Flournoy.
Yes. Fourth team foul.
Yeah, just a little too aggressive. Milsom tried to make a move, and he just kind of grabbed him, kind of held him in place there for a little bit. So Flournoy now with 2 off the bench.
And Braxton to trigger it in here for Uniontown in the corner to Grooms. Notorious back on the wing. Watch there by Flournoy. Now Torrey trying to take it right at him. Comes inside and gets a 2 to go. Notorious Grooms 6-0 in the opening quarter. Uniontown back up 5 at 14-9. There are 37 seconds left in the opening quarter.
And a good strong move there. And Flournoy had to be careful not to pick up his third.
Might have been a travel there on Turner coming across. Send it up to James Gow. They're going to roll a push call here on the Red Raiders.
That's going to be on Townsend. And I think he did. I think he kind of just a little bit in the back as he went for the ball. So he's going to pick up his first.
Scotty McClay watching from California saying go Red Raiders tonight. That's the state of California.
Yes, sir.
And we'll get a pair of free throws here.
Well, that's a 15 foul in this quarter.
James Gow, another freshman, seeing playing time for Elizabeth Forward. Laurel Highlands now a 14-10 lead over Southmoreland. As Gow just checked into the game, getting 2, first of 2 on the way and good for James Gow. And the Warriors back to within 4 of the Mustangs at 14-10.
Watched Gow a little bit in the JV game. He's got a pretty nice game. Good-looking freshman player for Elizabeth Forward.
Now Gow a second of 2. This one off the back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound, and they keep it alive on the offensive glass as Herschel Roth sends it out on the far side, and Daniel Spence hits the 3. So another bench guy coming up big, Tony. The sophomore Spence has the Warriors back to within 1 with 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Well, that's one thing. If Coach Larry can use a lot of bench today, it won't hurt against this quick Uniontown team. Braxton
on the far wing. Braxton from the far elbow. Jumper on the way. Good. Jameer Braxton. So Braxton 6-0 in the opening quarter. Down at 2, down to 1 from three-quarter court. The Warriors shot attempt there from Turner. No good. So we've played a quarter of basketball. It's a tight one so far. Uniontown 16, Elizabeth Forward 13. We're back with the 2nd and 60 from the C.R. Prada Group High School Sports Night.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great race. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Uniontown with the basketball as the second quarter gets underway. Jameer Braxton coming inside, missed on the first shot attempt, and a foul call here on his second attempt. So
they're going to call that on number 23. That's Jow who checked in.
So 9 shooting. Red Raiders send it in here to Cadrian on the near block, fighting for positioning and getting the 2 to go. That's 4 for Cadrian McLee. Uniontown lead back up to 5 at 18-13 here, 20 seconds into the second quarter.
And that was a nice shot to go with his offhand with the left hand.
Warriors break the press. They're trying to feed it off there to Herschel Roth. Got deflected out of bounds off of Uniontown's Jameer Braxton. Will stay with the Warriors here in the Red Raiders zone. Have to send get well wishes out to Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke. He's been under the weather. We hope Mayor Gerke is doing well. And also hello to our colleague Phil Michael, who said he never misses a broadcast. Phil, a big fan of watching the games online and listening on the radio. And Phil, we hope you're doing well tonight as well. And you did get your shout out this evening. Far side, long 2 for the Warriors. An air ball there from Herschel Roth. Goes right to Torrey Grooms for Uniontown. Here's Notorious back across. Notorious kicks it in the corner. Braxton wide open for 3 and hits it. So Jameer now with 9. That was a great look, Tony. Putting Uniontown up 8 at 21-13. And they pressure the ball here again at midcourt, but the Warriors take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 7:10 left before halftime. Uniontown 21, Elizabeth Forward 13. We're back at 60 here on the C.R. Prada Group High School Sports Night.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation, and there are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Phone 724-437-2799.
Isaiah Turner a miss as we came back for Elizabeth Ford, but Turner makes up for it on the other side with a block. Warriors come back as Turner sends it off the side. Herschel Roth, who floats that one up and in, and the Warriors back to within 6 of the Red Raiders at 21-15. Here at the 6:35 mark of the second. Torrey back on the other side, knocks down the three. Notorious Grooms now with 9. Second made 3 for the Red Raiders. They go back up 9, Tony, at 24-15. And the pace of this game is picked up as Herschel Roth drives inside. Misses there for the Warriors. Uniontown breaking back. Here's Jameer Braxton getting fouled on the inside. If the pace stays like this, it's going to favor Uniontown.
Every bit of, Brian. I was just going to say the same thing. I don't think Elizabeth Forward wants to get into a track meet with this Red Raider team because they love it, that's for sure.
We saw the Warriors put up quite a few points last week against Laurel Highlands here. It was a high-tempo game. Warriors put 87 on the scoreboard, winning 87-75 as Jameer knocks down the first of 2 free throws here. He's in double figures already with 10.
Having a good first half.
Now Jameer for a second of 2. On the way and good again. So Jameer Braxton now with 11. The lead at 11 for Uniontown at 26-15. Clock now frozen for some reason. They didn't start it again here, Tony.
Yeah, it has not started.
6:16 left before halftime.
Somebody's sleeping at the wheel.
Isaiah Turner coming up short. Turner gets his own rebound. Sends it down underneath. A little spin attempt there from Milib. Got pinned up, but still got the 2 to go. So Charles Milib, his first 2 of the game, and it's 26-17. Red Raiders might get a little bonus basketball here as they started it again, and I don't think they're going to end up resetting it.
I don't think anybody was paying attention. Yeah.
Have an extra long second quarter. Talk about an extra long shot. There's Jeremiah Hager from the parking lot hitting another 3 for Uniontown.
Well, that's exactly what the Red Raiders needed. They're going to open that up. They start hitting threes. It's going to open up the underneath.
Milsom with the steal. Forward to Torrey Grooms. Off the glass. They tried a little alley-oop action or more a little throw it off the glass and dunk it action instead of taking the easy 2, and Coach K didn't like that.
Coach K. I never saw him get up so high. I didn't think he could jump over a piece of paper, but he got off the floor pretty good there. Torrey, not real happy.
No, Torrey said that's on me, but.
Well, it is on him, but you don't need to do that. I agree. Hey, try to get to 2,000 points, man.
Yes.
Let's go.
So early on as well, leads at 12. Red Raiders playing well. Back on the inside, Milsom a floater, no good. Had his own rebound, then had taken away. Tyler Basic outlet pass to Isaiah Turner, who's wide open, and Turner just lays it up and in. Just his first 2 of the night. Again, he came in averaging 19 points a game, but pulls the Warriors back to within 10 of the Red Raiders at 29-19. 5:30 left before halftime. Braxton, another open look up top, drains another 3. The Red Raiders red hot from the outside. That's now 4 made threes here in the quarter for Uniontown.
Tell you what, they're on fire right now. And that's what, like you said, Brian, you don't want to play in this running game with this team.
32-19. Turner back through center, bounce pass forward, little ball fake, tough shot, and unable to get it to go. There was Milib.
They're going to call travel.
And a travel off the rebound, and you have Jeremiah Hager down for Uniontown.
Hager's going to be down. Hager went up for the rebound, and it looked like he came down on somebody's foot as he was trying to grab that rebound, and he looks like he's in a pretty good bit of pain.
Injury timeout brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive. Run 724-437-7500. Take a quick 30-second timeout. 32-19 Red Raiders. 5:07 left before halftime.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling. where recycling makes the most sense.
Jeremiah Hager able to hobble off for Uniontown. He was injured down in Florida as well for the Red Raiders. Missed a game or two down there. And hopefully Uniontown can get him back, especially without Calvin Winfrey in the lineup. And fighting on the inside there is Cy Herschelroth with another make. Herschelroth with 9. Warriors still hanging around. They're down 11 at 32-21 with 4:50 left before halftime.
And give Herschelroth credit there. He went strong against Kadrian McLee. McLee known for his blocks, but Herschelroth able to get it over him.
Grooms another drive and a make. Torrey Grooms 5 here in the second. 11 for the game. 34-21 Uniontown. 4:35 left before halftime. They'll dump it off to Milib again, who has it taken away. Here's Jameer Braxton for Uniontown. Off on the wing to Torrey. Little ball fake, step back, 3. Good. Torrey Grooms. Boy, are these guys hot, Tony. Torrey 8 here in the second, 14 for the game.
Nice pass.
Come back.
Travel.
It's going to be a travel on that feed into Christian Kennedy.
Kennedy just shuffled his feet there a little bit, tried to draw a foul. But I'll tell you what, you're right, Brian. These Red Raiders came out. That's what the 5th made 3 here in this second quarter alone. And Grooms, a nice job right there on defense. On offense on the last trip down to actually ball fake, create a little space for him to have a wide open 3.
We talked about over the years, Tony, when teams get on these little zoomy runs, they got another one there as Ellsworth was knocked down and still hit the 3. What a quarter for Uniontown. They've hit 6 threes here in the second quarter and now lead by 19 at 40-21. And we've only played 4 minutes of basketball here in the second quarter. Warriors looking for an answer back. Was halfway down for Spence. Got deflected out. Saved there by the freshman Basic, who sends it off to his right to Isaiah Turner. Turner trying to drive here on Milsom. Now kicks it out. And another 3 missed there from Basic. Offensive rebound down low. Fighting for positioning and getting it to go is Herschelroth. Herschelroth with 11, but the Warriors a long way to go now to get back into this game. They're down 17 at 40-23.
Yeah, just got, oh my God.
Ellsworth from almost the Warriors bench.
Almost, he was sitting on our lap.
Missed that 3, and coming back, the rebound pulled down by Herschelroth, who was fouled there by Torrey Grooms.
That's going to be on Grooms. That's going to be his first. It's only the team's second here in the second quarter. I don't know, it looks like the fans giving Torrey a little noise over there on the other side.
Here's Isaiah Turner back across over to Justin Flournoy, who had a little spark when he checked in back in the opening quarter. Little pivot there from Basic. Up top again to Herschelroth. And now Basic again, a little ball fake, long 2 near wing, rattling out. And the Warriors is not getting a lot of these shots to drop tonight, Tony.
No, every shot's being contested too, Brian. I mean, they've had some good looks underneath, but every shot from the outside.
Torrey looking for another 3. This one rattling out. Rebound tipped around, controlled there by Jameer Braxton. Braxton going right back at it, has a seam, takes it and makes it. Jameer Braxton now has 10 here in the second, 16 for the game. 42-23, Uniontown by 19 with 2:36 left before halftime.
Ooh, another near steal.
Herschelroth brings it across. Reset up top, Flournoy, good ball movement. Kick back in the corner, Turner for 3, drains it. Isaiah Turner. He has 5 second quarter points for Elizabeth Forward, 42-26. And Turner, another streaky player, Tony. Watch out if he starts to get hot. Braxton, far baseline, deep 2, no good, but he's fouled. They'll go there on Herschelroth. That'll be his second.
That's a big foul right there. Herschelroth really having a good first half, but picks up his second foul with 2:14 to go. So now you got to wonder if Coach Larry's going to sit him for the final 2:14, but you're down 16 right now. I mean, what do you do? It's a tough move.
Braxton again, 16 in this game. Came in 86% from the foul line and makes another one here.
Braxton on fire, and we've seen him have a lot of good first halves, but tell you what, this isn't as good as it gets right now against this pretty good Elizabeth Forward team.
He's 5 of 5 from the free throw line as well. Make it 6 of 6 as he drains another one. So Jameer Braxton, 18 first half points, and the Uniontown lead right now at 18 at 44-26. Here's Turner off to his left again there. It's a Milib. Now Flournoy a touch. Watch there by Notorious Grooms. Near wing again, Herschelroth. Just holding. Off to his right to Spence, who hit a 3 back in the opening quarter. Over to Turner. Herschelroth. Dumped down now Milib as the Warriors looking for a little spark. Back to Spence, far corner. Comes far baseline and turned it over. Torrey Grooms finds the loose ball for Uniontown. Running back, his pass deflected there by Turner. 2-on-2, coming back with Mehlib. Turner's going to take it himself, put it off the glass, no good. Mehlib offensive rebound, fights for position. He got blocked there by Kadrian McLee, kept alive by Flournoy. Flournoy back inside, trying to scoop it up, another miss. Another offensive rebound, and another miss there from Mehlib.
Yeah, you had a lot of looks on that trip. Just couldn't get it to go. Nice move.
Torrey, a little hop step, couldn't finish. Flournoy tipped it out, but right to Isaac Ellsworth. And Ellsworth hitting another three. Isaac saying thank you very much. And they get an answer back on the other side from Daniel Spence for Elizabeth forward.
Yeah, Spence giving good minutes to Coach Larry right now.
So it's 47-29 now, Uniontown, as we go under a minute left here in the second quarter. Braxton for three.
Ooh.
That one rattles out. Kadrian comes crashing and gets the rebound, and a putback good for Kadrian McLee. 6 for Kadrian. And Uniontown now with 49 up on the scoreboard. We haven't even reached halftime.
Kind of surprised at that, too. I thought this would be a lot closer.
It was close early on.
Yes, it was.
Daniel Spence, step back three, line drive, good. Spence has hit 3 threes. Has 9 points, 49-32 Uniontown. This game up and down the floor on the inside. Milsom missing. Rebound tipped around and then controlled by Herschel Roth for Elizabeth forward. He'll gun it off on the far side. Brought down by Turner. Floats it up. Shot attempt no good. Try to poke it back there in Mehlib's direction. Charles finds it. Back over to Turner near block. Ring it up for Isaiah Turner. 7 second quarter points for Isaiah Turner. 49-34. Down to 2, down to 1. And Braxton with the make as time expires. What a first half for Jameer Braxton. He'll finish the first half with 20 points, and that make gives Uniontown a 51-34 lead over Elizabeth forward here at halftime. Stay tuned for a halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com. Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you. small enough to know you by name.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Back here at Elizabeth Forward High School, Uniontown a 51-34 lead over the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. Our video stream tonight, courtesy of Maruca's Pizza Shop and Uniontown Detailing. Tony, is your halftime stats. They're being brought to you by First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County. Tony, take it away.
All right, thanks, Brian. After a great first half of basketball, the Uniontown Red Raiders in that first half, let's go over their scoring. They were led by Jameer Braxton, who had 20 points in that first half, 14 of those coming in the second quarter. He was followed by Notorious Grooms, who had 14. After him was Isaac Ellsworth, who had 2 made threes for 6. Kadrian McLee had 6 points. 3 points for Jeremiah Hager on a made 3. They scored 16 in the first, 35 in that second quarter for their total of 51. They had 7 made threes, 2 by Braxton, 2 by Ellsworth, 2 by Grooms, and 1 by Jeremiah Hager. For the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, they were led in that first half by Cy Herschelroth, who had 11. He was followed by Daniel Spence, who came off the bench and had 3 made threes for his total of 9. 7 points from Isaiah Turner, all those coming in the second quarter. 3 points from Justin Flournoy off the bench. 2 points from Charles Melib, and a made foul shot by Christian Kennedy and by James Gow. They scored 13 in the first, 21 in the second for their total of 34. They had 4 made threes in that first half, 3 by Spence, 1 by Isaiah Turner, and they were 6 for 9 from the foul line. And oddly enough, Brian, Uniontown outscored Elizabeth Forward 35 in the second quarter to their 34 for the first half.
Tony, a listener question for you. Is Justin Flournoy related to the player on the 1962 Texas Western NCAA championship team, be Kentucky and Pat Riley?
Great question. Listen, the only way we can get that...
I know you always like those little tidbits. I didn't know if you had that or not.
I don't have that, but you know what? The only way we can get that answer is I saw his mother working in a concession stand before the game because she had the name on the back of the shirt. We'd have to go out and ask her if we see her. So
there you go.
Maybe we can do it before the game's over.
A reminder, coming up on Tuesday, it's the Uniontown Laurel Highlands game from Uniontown High School. We're on the air at 6:45 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show opening tip set for 7:30. Back in Uniontown tonight, a tight game between Southmoreland and Laurel Highlands. Scotty's leading the Mustangs 26-25 as they approach halftime. Here at Uniontown, 51, Elizabeth Forward 34. Second half comes your way next in 4 minutes here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241 or visit their Facebook page for more information.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Let's face it, sometimes local is better. Locally grown, locally sourced, shop local, eat local. What about local expertise? At Allstate, Russ Playho is just that, a local. So contact Uniontown Allstate agent Russ Playho today at 724-439-9700. Russ can help you with the protection that's right for you and the things you love most. Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary. Life insurance offered through Allstate Life Insurance Company and Allstate Assurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois, and American Heritage Life Insurance Company, Jacksonville, Florida.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pump for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Basin Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and it's a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
Back here at Elizabeth Forward High School, ready to start the third quarter, 51-34. Uniontown leading Elizabeth Forward. The Red Raiders, Sony, 35 points scored in that second quarter. They've been led so far by Jameer Braxton, who has scored 20. On the Elizabeth Forward side, Cy Herschelroth pacing the way with 11.
Yeah, it was a weird second quarter, Brian. I mean, it was 16-13 at the end of the first quarter, and then all of a sudden it was like Uniontown said, let's go out and make every shot we take, and they pretty much did.
Now the Warriors working left to right as we describe it. Herschelroth up top, pulling it back to Mehlib. Watch there by Kadrian McAlee. Now a touch from Daniel Spence, who had 3 threes, Tony, in that first half off the Warriors bench. Now the freshman Tyler Basic, who's been quiet. He's been their three-point specialist this year. Came in averaging 11 points a game, but didn't score in the first half of the game. Warriors a little feeling out process here in the opening 30 seconds. And McAlee a block there on Tyler Basic. And McAlee, who came in averaging 4.6 blocks a game, setting up another Uniontown attack that's finished off by Jameer Braxton again. And now Braxton with 22, and the Uniontown lead up to 19 at 53-34.
Yeah, Braxton, a nice strong move and go to the offhand again to the left. Just took it up strong and an easy shot.
Spence free off a screen, jumper from the foul line, no good. The end offensive rebound with a floater on the putback attempt from Herschelroth is no good. Setting up the Red Raiders on a break, coming back with Kellen Milsom. Milsom threw it off the glass, just got deflected right off to Tyler Basic, who sends it off on the wing to Herschelroth. Back over to Basic, setting up the attack. Fronted there by Ellsworth. A little switchback with Isaiah Turner. I think you'll see Ellsworth getting some extended time after that injury to Jeremiah Hager in the first half.
I agree. And hopefully he's okay.
Now a little pivot, turn and shoot out in front, but no good there from Mehlib.
Yeah, good look. Just couldn't get it to go. I mean, touched every part of the rim before it fell off.
They've gotten a lot of good looks tonight, and generally here at home they've gotten those shots to drop this season, but not tonight. And here's Milsom back far side. Braxton again, high arcing three, too strong that time. And Mehlib another rebound there for Elizabeth Forward. Will bounce it forward and across to Isaiah Turner. Turner now near wing, and they just had it taken away. And here's Milsom, bounce pass forward, Tori Grooms, and Tori drives back, gets another 2 to go. Tori Grooms now with 16. The Red Raiders lead now up to 21 at 55-34. 2 minutes into this third quarter.
Yeah, and a nice outlet pass there on that trip down by Milsom to find Grooms wide open over there.
Turner jumper from the foul line, no good. You need to add another rebound. Pulled down by Kadrian. Off and across on the near side here to Notorious Grooms. Fronted there by Spence. Now Tori backs off, resets here high on the left. Rotates to his right between the circles. Off on the far wing to Ellsworth. Ellsworth a little ball fake there on Basic. Takes a long two far side. Got knocked down again and hit it.
I'll tell you what, that was a nice pull-up jumper right there by Ellsworth. Known for making threes, but really worked his way in. and hit that 8-foot jumper.
And he has 8 points so far off the Uniontown Pine. Red Raiders lead by 23 at 57-34, 5:17 left here in the third quarter. And the last 2 makes from Ellsworth, Tony, was knocked down. Got them both to go without fouls being called. Now a little elbow foul called here on the Uniontown side going on Braxton.
It's going to be on Braxton, and Coach Larry going to try to change the chemistry here a little bit, pulling out Spence, Meelib, and Basic. They're going to send in Guile, Flournoy, and who's the other one? Kennedy, I guess, going back in.
Flournoy to trigger it in, left to the basket in the Uniontown zone. Needs to hurry here. Now we'll send it off on the far baseline. A little juggle,
double dribbles,
regain, and a double dribble call there on Gal. So the regain was after possession was made and took a little walk and got called for the travel.
Yeah, just juggled it, and that was it. And Coach Larry looking for an explanation, but I think it was the right call.
Torrey Grooms will bring it across. And Tony, Billy and I talked on the way up. Boys, Torrey Grooms and Calvin Winfrey really become leaders on this Uniontown team, both on the court and off the court as well. Their maturity level is really spiked here during their junior year. Really good to see.
I would agree, yes. I tell you what, a couple really fine kids and really doing a nice job. You're right, leading this team, but also just really polite and just coming around, and you can tell how they've matured.
Nice kids.
I agree. You can tell how they've matured over the last couple of years.
And Jameer Braxton getting fouled. He'll get a pair of free throws here for Uniontown. Again, Braxton, 22 points so far in this game. Trying to add to it here at the free throw line. First of 2 free throw attempts good for Jameer Braxton, who now has 23.
I was going to say something, but I don't want to say it yet, because if not, I'd get yelled at by somebody. Hold on.
Second of 2 free throws, good again for Jameer Braxton. Go ahead, Tony.
The Red Raiders are 10 for 10 from the line here tonight.
And they came in 74%, which is about the best free throw percentage I've seen, Tony. I've been doing Uniontown games since the 01-02 season, and I never remember a Uniontown team, even that year, shooting free throws as well as this Uniontown team has here during the 2023-2024 campaign. Out in front, jumper from James Gal, good. His first field goal has 3 points, 59-36 Uniontown with 4:19 left here in the third.
Yeah, that shot by Gal stems that 8-0 run from Uniontown to start this second half.
Torrey up top, over to Kellen Milsom. Milsom from the foul line, pulls back Torrey Grooms. Torrey driving, off the glass, shot attempt there, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Justin Flournoy for Elizabeth Forward.
And Grooms, you could tell, not happy with himself right there.
Can't make everyone, though.
No, you can't.
Here's Christian Kennedy. He's been quiet, just 1 point. We'll pull it off on the far side. This 3 there from Gal, and Uniontown another rebound. Outlet pass. Ellsworth down to Kadrian, and Kadrian drives and gets fouled there by Gal. That'll be Gal's second personal foul, and send Kadrian McLeod to the free throw line here for Uniontown.
Well, let me tell you what, that was a smart foul by Gal, because you know what was going to happen if McLeod got that ball free without anybody in front of him.
It was going to be a throwdown.
Oh, it was going to be a throwdown. He was looking to throw that one-handed tomahawk down.
First of 2 free throw attempts. There you go, Tony. You mentioned the 10 for 10. They missed one.
That's it.
Wait till after the game next time, right?
Yeah, sorry about that. Pons already sent me a text. He said I jazzed him already, so he's right.
Kadrian now second of 2 free throws. Up on the way, and good for Kadrian McLeod. So they're 11 of 12 as a team are the Red Raiders from the free throw line. They lead it here by 24 at 60-36 as we go under 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Pretty spin there from Turner.
Ooh.
He got fouled going up. Shot attempt no good, but he'll have 2 free throws upcoming.
They're going to call that on McLeod. Yes, they are. So that's going to be Kadrian's second. And the Uniontown fans not real happy with that one, but couldn't really tell if he bodied him or not whenever he made the spin move.
First of 2 free throws, good there for Isaiah Turner. So 8 for Turner. Also have to send get well wishes out to Bobby Ruggieri. She was sick tonight, couldn't make it out to either game. Said she's watching both games at her recliner. Hopes to be there Tuesday for the Uniontown Laurel Highlands game. Second of 2 free throws, good again for Turner. A lot of that illness going around, Tony.
Well,
everybody's doing good tonight.
Bobby Boucher will do anything she can to get to that game on Tuesday night. Trust me. No matter what she's got to take, she'll do whatever to get to that game on Tuesday.
Here's Braxton bringing it across. Uniontown by 22, up 60-38. Far side to Notorious Grooms. Fronted there by Isaiah Turner. Torrey stepping back. Parking out of play. Looks over to Coach K here on the near side. Hands off there to Jameer. Watched by Herschel Rock. Jameer a little dump down to Kadrian in traffic. Got triple teamed. That taken away there by Flournoy.
Yeah, it was a tough pass, though, for McLeod to handle. 3 defenders around him.
Herschel Roth, near side Isaiah Turner. Watch there by Torrey. They're going to set the screen here with Milib as Turner takes the three. It rattles out. Rebound deflects around, and after a couple of deflections, Christian Kennedy able to find it. And we're going to get a whistle here underneath. Might be another foul here on Braxton.
They're going to call a push on Braxton, and actually I think that's a pretty good call. Bernie George with the call, but I'll tell you what, Braxton was trying to fight through the screen by Milib underneath to get to Kennedy before he took the shot. And I think he kind of fought his way through a little too much, and he picked up his third foul.
And the Warriors just send it in, and off the inbounds pass, Turner banking one in. So Turner off the feed from Flournoy gets the 2 to go. He has 11, and the Warriors back to within 20 at 60-40. But that one short-lived as Kellen Milsom comes back and drains a jumper from the near elbow. Uniontown by 22 again at 62-40.
Yeah, nice ball fake there for Milsom to create some space in the lane for the easy shot.
Southmoreland now up 32-27 on Laurel Highlands early third quarter. Warriors come free here, and Herschel Roth able to lay it up and in. Herschel Roth with 13, 62-42 Uniontown. 2:16 left here in the third. Here's
Grooms trying to work off the pick of McLee.
They'll send it off over to Braxton. Braxton a little leaner, no good. McLee, the offensive rebound, scores on the putback. Kadrian McLee, 3 here in the third, 9 for the game. 64-42 Uniontown as we go under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and a great offensive rebound there by McLee. Just blocked everybody out.
Kennedy for 3 near wing for Elizabeth Forward, no good. And off a little deflection, Kadrian another rebound for Uniontown. Off and across to Braxton. Touched by Grooms. Back to Jameer, now high on the right. Wants McLee to set the screen. As Jameer works to his left. Take a jumper from the near elbow. It's off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound goes to Charles Milib for Elizabeth Forward.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Kosmarski's too happy. Braxton didn't follow his shot.
3 near wing, good as Herschel Roth switches it in for Elizabeth Forward. Herschel Roth with 16, 64-45 Uniontown with 1:17 left here in the third. Grooms coming free again as McLee set the screen. They'll send it around the horn, back in the corner. Ellsworth is high arcing 3, rattles out, and the rebound pulled down underneath by Isaiah Turner. Turner back into the Uniontown zone. Turner left of the lane, trying to back his way in. Will turn and shoot far baseline, off the mark. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Christian Kennedy going out. It'll be Uniontown's basketball with 57 seconds left here in the third quarter as Daniel Spence checks back in on the Warriors side.
I'm going to give Milib a little break. Milib with only 2 points here tonight, scored that in the second quarter. And see, you're going to have Townsend check in too, taking Kadrian McLee out. McLee has 2 fouls. I kind of thought they would take Braxton out here for this third quarter. He's got 3 fouls already, but
Uniontown still a comfortable 19-point lead.
I agree.
At 64-45 with 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Braxton, crossover, drives inside, tough shot, but got it to go. Jameer Braxton, 6 here in the third, 26 for the game. 66-45 Uniontown. Seam coming back for the Warriors, and taking it there is Herschel Roth and getting it to go. Herschel Roth, 7 here in the third, 18 for the game. 66-47 Uniontown. Braxton near wing, backs off there on Herschel Roth. Back to Notorious Grooms here high on the left. Road Raiders might take it all the way down here in the third.
Guaranteed. No reason to hurry up now. Just run clock and get out of here.
Grooms high on the right. Watch there by Turner. Then at 10 seconds left here in the quarter as the crowd comes alive. Grooms still with it. Bounces it over to Braxton. 4 seconds left. Braxton watched by Flournoy. Spins on the inside. Jumper as time expires. No good. And we've reached the end of 3. 66-47 Uniontown as we go to the fourth. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3930.
Brewston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brewstonwellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
Back here at Elizabeth Forward High School, start of the fourth quarter. Uniontown with the basketball leading 66-47. Elizabeth Forward scoring 13 points in that third quarter. Uniontown putting up 15. And the Red Raiders taking a comfortable 19-point lead to this fourth quarter, working right to left as we described.
And just going to run some half-court offense now, take a little time, and hopefully get out of here with win number 12 in a row.
Tori Grooms up top. Red Raiders came in with an 11-0 mark. Elizabeth Forward 9-2. Tori no-look feed off to Kadrian McLee with the throwdown for the Red Raiders. Kadrian in double figures with 11, and the Uniontown lead up to 21.
Yeah, not the greatest dunk we've seen from McLee, but able to throw that in. Coach Kazmarski was looking for a foul as well.
We'll take the 2. And the lead at 21. Turner lost it on the spin. Ellsworth finds the loose ball. Bounce pass forward. Braxton will hop step on the finish with the finger roll. Jameer Braxton now with 28. On the other side, Spence, deep three near side. No good. High rebound. Brought down by Herschelroth. Fights back inside and floats it up and in. And Herschelroth with 20 tonight. 68-49 Uniontown. Now sent down the floor to Kadrian McLee, and a little battle there with Spence. Look at a held ball.
Good job by Spence, though. Nice pass, but Spence with better hands and just tied it up. And the possession arrow is going to go back to Elizabeth Forward.
Laurel Highlands has cut the Southmoreland lead now down to 3 at 38-35. They're still in the third quarter, 3:30 left in the third quarter of that one. Again, the Scotties up 38-35 with the Mustangs. That game also on the WMBS Facebook page with TJ and Gary tonight. Warriors with it here. Down 19. Daniel Spence up top. Little mini weave up top. Tyler Basic now at the touch. They've held Basic scoreless tonight, Tony. Have the Red Raiders. Came in averaging 11 points a game, but hasn't gotten the open looks like he might have got against some other opponents earlier on this season. Now, deep 2 from Isaiah Turner, no good, and ball goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Warriors, and Turner kind of set a little bit of a screen there in front of Milsom, trying to keep possession for the Warriors. The Red Raider fans saying the Warriors touched it last.
You're going to have everybody on their Uniontown side saying that they were looking for a foul, I think, from Turner. He kind of shouldered Milsom there a little bit.
Herschelroth now driving, and he'll get fouled on the floor.
That's going to be Braxton, I think.
With 6:21 left in regulation.
6:21, and he's going to pick up his 4th. But with a 19-point lead, still, you're going to have Eric Townsend check in for Braxton.
Warriors settle it down here to Isaiah Turner. Dumping it off to Eli. Kicks it far side. Spence, he's been hot from the outside. He gets another one to go. But this one spins in to give him 12. Timeout Warriors, 6:11 left in regulation. Uniontown 68, Elizabeth Forward 52. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 61st year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repairs, and glass installation. They'll gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they'll work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Take it from me, Matt Sapienza, an actual satisfied customer. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Family owned and operated for 61 years. Always proud to support local high school sports.
Uniontown, the basketball coming out of the timeout, and Tori Grooms quickly fouled Tony.
Grooms got fouled there by Turner. Turner just a little too much hands as Grooms tried to get across the timeline.
We have 6:06 left in regulation. Uniontown 68, Elizabeth Forward 52, and now Tori double teamed in his own zone. Has it knocked away and intercepted by Herschelroth. Goes it on the baseline to Turner. Back on the wing to Spence. Contested 3. At the front of the rim, no good, but they're right place, right time. Mealive lays it up and in. Warrior fans coming alive, Tony. They've cut it to 14 at 68-54. 5:44 left in regulation.
Yeah, trying to use this half-court press. That's going to be a charge. No, they're going to call a block.
Yeah, the feed from Townsend off to Milsom, and a bang-bang play in the lane. And the Red Raiders may be fortunate there, Tony, not to get the charge call.
I definitely agree at that. Mealive just kind of slid in underneath. He got called for his first foul. But you're right. If that would have been a charge, this place would have erupted.
Tori to trigger it in. High feed brought down there by Milsom. fronted by Spence. Milsom off to his left. Will pull it on the wing to Ellsworth. Ellsworth now looking to drive, double team. Floats back up top to McLean. The Red Raiders don't mind taking some time off the clock on some of these possessions. Torrey now coming far, winging it, got rejected there by Turner, but deflected up top, and the 3-ball no good there from Ellsworth, and the Warriors another rebound as their crowd comes alive again. Cross court here on the near side, brought down by Basic. Off to his left to Hershelroth, who drives on McLean, couldn't get it to go. McLean, a good job there to contest the shot, kick back in the corner, missing there on the 3-ball was Spence, and Uniontown the rebound to kind of settle things back down, Tony.
I'll tell you what, if Spence would have knocked that one down, this place, the roof might have come off, Brian. He's Elizabeth Forward fans trying to get the Warriors back into this game.
Still a 14-point Uniontown lead. Milsom Asim will hop step. The continuation was granted, but the shot did not drop. And another EF rebound. Spence, touch forward Milai, had a Red Raider on his back. Took it anyways, he got the finish with a left hand. Charles Milai, lead down to 12. 4:32 to play. Timeout Uniontown will take it as well. 4:30 left in regulation. Red Raiders 68, Warriors 56. We're back at 60 on the CR Barada Group High School Sports Night.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Delarose at 724-437-3200. That's 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
Jameer Braxton back in the game for Uniontown. Warriors looking for an exciting finish. Uniontown with the basketball, though, leading by 12 as Braxton operates here between the circles. Watched by Milai. Jameer on the inside. Will hop step. Scoop shot, no good. Milai another rebound for Elizabeth Forward.
Yeah, kind of a forced shot there by Braxton. Good defense by Elizabeth Forward.
Milai back to Basic, and now in front of the Warriors bench. Turner for 3. No good, and a big rebound there for Kellen Milsom off and across to Tori Grooms. Hands off to Jameer. Will put it off the glass and in. Jameer Braxton, who has an even 30 tonight for Uniontown. Lead back up to 14 at 70-56 with 3:48 to play.
Yeah, and good look by Grooms there to find the cutting Braxton for that layup.
Warriors send it around the horn, settled on the near side by Turner. Works off to his left on the elbow, pulls out Basic deep 3, off the mark. Again, offensive rebound in traffic. Milai, ball now tied up, and Milai knocks down Braxton.
Well, let's see what's going to happen here. I think it's just going to be a basketball play, I guess. Uniontown fans a little upset about that, but
I don't know if they got their feet tangled there, Tony, if it was a little extracurricular.
Might have been a little extracurricular you got away with, but it's how this place is ready to erupt. But right now, Uniontown, every time that Elizabeth Forward gets back into it, they just keep stepping on their throat.
Starting to run out of time, though, but they get a steal here from Hershelroth. Look out. Hershelroth breaking back, and we'll get another 2 to go. So Hershelroth with 22. Lead down to 12 at 70-58. 3:19 to play. Warriors a little backcourt pressure. Broken across to Braxton, and Braxton fouled underneath by Basic. Warrior fans thought it was a clean poke.
Warrior fans thought it was, but I don't know. It looked like he might have got a little bit of arm as Braxton tried to make that move. So they're going to call that on. That's only his first foul.
On the floor, and it probably prevented an easy 2.
I agree.
Here's Braxton, a little spin, tough shot, leans, couldn't get it to go. That one deflected out of bounds. They're going to rule that Uniontown check that EF basketball. I thought Milai was the last to touch it.
I thought Braxton got fouled.
The Warriors get it back. They're down 12 at 70-58 as we approach the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter.
Well, you're going to see this Uniontown defense. They better ratchet it up here a little bit. That's short.
Yeah, Basic looking for the deep 3, and they're going to give the save there to Spence, who's almost against the wall. Now the ball comes free. Braxton has it in the corner. Over to Grooms. He's pressured and then fouled there by Spence. Wow.
Fortunately, Braxton able to run that ball down. Nobody could possess it there. And I agree with you, Brian. I kind of thought that ball was out of bounds. But any way you look at it, the Red Raiders have possession. 2:47 to go. As we said, it was not going to be easy at Elizabeth Forward here tonight.
Now Milsom will send it in. Right of the basket in the Uniontown zone. Gets it into Torrey Grooms, and Torrey trying to work down the far side. They're going to call a push there on Turner.
Yeah, Turner doesn't like that call, but I'll tell you what, he's forcing him baseline, and it's one of those things where he's throwing him out of bounds almost. So he's going to pick up his 3rd foul.
That's the 5th team foul of the 4th quarter on Elizabeth Forward. So Uniontown's going to shoot 2 the rest of the way.
Well, any other year, I would say that this could be a huge problem for Uniontown because, as you said, we have not been very good from the line over the last few years, but I don't know, this team's a little bit different.
Victoria missed here at the foul line. Uniontown's been outscored here in the 4th quarter by a margin of 11-6. Warriors back to within 12. Torrey now a second of 2 free throws.
Yeah, and this crowd looking for an upset.
The free throw's on the way and good for Notorious Grooms, who has scored 17 in this game. Now has 1,018 career points. Uniontown by 13. Basic little pivot out to Melib on the switch on the little mini weave here to Isaiah Turner. Turner, bounce pass on the inside, contact, and you had Ellsworth get elbowed in the face there by Melib.
Tell you what.
Not going to see a foul call, though.
No, it's going to be a basketball play, but it looked like mine a little bit extra at the end there, but any way you look at it, no foul called.
It's gotten a little chippy between these two teams in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, it has gotten a little chippy, and you don't want to see that happen, especially, I mean, we've seen a pretty good game here tonight, no doubt.
2:29 to play. Milsom to send it in, and Ellsworth remaining in the game on the Uniontown side. It's sent across to Braxton. That's going to be a travel on Jameer Braxton, so the Warriors will get the basketball back.
Yeah, good step in there by Melib.
Give them credit, though, Tony. They're showing a lot of fight. They got down, could have easily folded, and they fought back to within 13. And Nolan Larry's done a great job here at Elizabeth Forward, has rejuvenated this Warriors program. It kind of started back in the previous tenure as well, but they've kept things going here on the Elizabeth Forward side. And Spence looking for a 3, was halfway down, rattled out. Milsom had the rebound, and he's called for the travel.
Wow. I think Melib might have got away with a push. And you're right, we got to give credit to our buddy Matt Loftus, who started here. Coach Larry took over after our buddy Matt, but Matt really had this team firing on all cylinders before he left.
Matt now coaching the South Park girls. Jumper near elbow, falling out there for Melib. They're trying to keep it alive. Contact underneath, and we'll get a foul called here on Daniel Spence on the Elizabeth Forward side with 2:04 to play.
And it's going to be a shooting foul again, as you mentioned. It's going to be the 16th foul in this quarter.
And Tony have to send some early happy birthday wishes out to our cameraman, Billy Dice, celebrating his 41st birthday coming up on Monday.
Billy Dice.
Yes. So happy birthday, Billy, coming up on Monday.
Yep. And
happy
also,
41.
Yeah, and also, isn't Nicole's birthday coming up,
I think
too?
Nicole's is coming up, too.
Yeah.
I think next Friday, so happy birthday to Nicole as well. First of 2 free throw attempts, a rare miss for Isaac Ellsworth.
Boy, did I really put the eye jazz on this team.
Yep.
Pawns is right. I'll give him credit.
They were 10 for 10 before you open your mouth, Tony.
Yeah, I know. Blame it on me.
What are they since? As Ellsworth has a make there off the back iron and in. Kind of friendly bounce to kind of save you, Tony. Lead at 14 with 2 minutes left here in the 4th. Turner driving back, and he's going to get fouled on the floor by Braxton.
Well, they're still 13 for 16 from the line.
No, they're called out on Milsom, excuse me.
Yep. Still 13 for 16 from the line.
Southmoreland now leading Laurel Highlands 47-41. Still a lot of time left in that one. 6:42 left in the 4th quarter. Tyler Basic to trigger it in here on the wing. Turner open for 3, hits it. And a quick timeout. So Turner knocks down the 3. He has 14, 72-61 Uniontown. 1:54 to play. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Cakes are back. Fayette County's got it. Convenient and comfortable. Cakes are back. Anywhere in Fayette County, we'll get you there. Cakes are back. Safe and reliable. Cakes are back. Fast and fun. Rides are back. Come ride the back today.
Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation has a free shuttle service from their transfer center every Monday through Friday. That's right, free. Just park your car at the transfer center from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. No headaches. Let FACT do all the work. FACT has public transportation to Pittsburgh. All FACT buses are handicap accessible. For more information, visit factbus.com. That's factbus.com. Forget all the fuss and ride the FACT bus today.
So we come back, Jameer Braxton getting a quick 2 for Uniontown. What a game for Braxton, Tony. He scored 32 tonight. Uniontown up 74-61, 1:31 to play.
Well, when he was out of the game, that's when EF made their little run.
Little leaner, no good. Herschel Roth, and McLeod just rips it away from Christian Kennedy.
Just take your time, run some clock, get a good shot.
Lead at 13. Grooms, I think it went between all 5 Warriors before getting fouled underneath there by Kennedy.
I don't blame it. Take it to him, and there you go.
The Red Raiders get another opportunity here at the free throw line with 1:14 to play. And Coach Kesmarski over the scores table here. Not sure what's going on here,
I'm not
Tony.
sure either.
Bernie George stepping in. Not sure what that was all about.
I don't know, something was said to Coach Kesmarski. He said he was talking to Calvin, scorekeeper, but there you go.
Torrey Grooms, a pair of free throws here for Uniontown. First of 2 up on the way and no good. So Torrey 1 of 3 from the foul line here in the fourth quarter.
All right, that's the last time I ever mention it in any game that I'm doing.
Usually that's me.
I know,
I get the blame for that all the time.
I know, I didn't think I had the jinx, but I guess I do.
Now Torrey, his second of 2. Lead still at 13 with 1:14 to play. And a make there from Notorious Grooms at the free throw line to give him 18 for the game. 75-61 Uniontown. Warriors 2 timeouts left if they want to spend them. Herschel Roth handing back off here to Tyler Basic. Basic with a seam, trying to spin. Pulls it back near side, Herschel Roth. Warriors not a lot of operating room. Send it off on the foul line here to Mila. A little backdoor action in the finish from Isaiah Turner. And they'll take another quick timeout. 51 seconds left, 76-61 Uniontown. We're back at 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
We're back here at Elizabeth Forward High School, 76-61 Uniontown. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Uniontown's basketball, do they have the score incorrect down here again, Tony? I know we ran into it in the last game.
I got to add mine up first. I can't say anything first.
In the last game, of course, the Uniontown Bell Vernon game, we got a little bit messed up there, and yeah, it's 75-63.
I have 77.
In the last game, we ran into the issue because they didn't put up the 2 points for Notorious Grooms when he went over 1,000 career points. They tacked 4 on later, which threw everybody off.
Well, what do you have 11? I have 11 in this quarter.
Correct.
For Uniontown.
So 75-63 is what they have up on the scoreboard. And Notorious Grooms close to an over and back, but I don't think he ever entered the forecourt. And now he's fouled there by Flournoy on the far side. With 43 seconds to play. Now we'll go on Flournoy. Laurel Highlands has cut the Southmoreland lead to 2. Scotty's 47, Mustangs 45, 4:34 left there in the fourth quarter.
2 exciting games here tonight.
Seen our fair share of action tonight. Our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Notorious Grooms knocks down the first of 2 free throws to give him 19 for the game. 76-63, 43 seconds left.
And a couple three-point shooters coming in for EF.
Now Torrey is second of 2 on the way and no good. And Torrey 3 of 6 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. And coming back quick to Milib. So Milib with 6. Warriors 1 timeout left. Red Raiders break the press. And Torrey takes it right to the rack and scoops that one up and in. Give him 21 for the game. 78-65 Uniontown. 25 seconds left. Here's Turner pulling it out and around the horn there to Herschelroth. Back again to Kennedy. And a little bounce pass on the inside. A foul call there on Uniontown.
And it's going to be on Grooms. 16.3 seconds to go. So the Red Raiders with a 13-point lead.
Just the 13th foul of the quarter, so the Warriors won't shoot. We'll check out Flournoy and Kennedy here late. Basic will trigger it in left of the basket in the Uniontown zone.
Yeah, and again, Spence and Basic coming back in for three-point shooting.
Goes into Milai, back on the wing again to Turner. Now coming out of the corner, Basic double team. Trying to keep it alive, down to 9 seconds left. Turner's going to take the three, it's short. We'll try to keep it alive here with Spence. We'll step back in the corner, get off the mark, and the Red Raiders will control it there with Notorious Grooms and win it 78-65. So Uniontown, 12 wins to start the season in a row. They improved to 12-0. Loss drops Elizabeth forward to 9-3. Stay tuned for our post-game show brought to you by Peach & Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach & Market. Comes your way next year on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch Jr.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Emidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Emidar Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Emidar Transit, call 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs.
Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Back with our post-game show brought to you by Peach & Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach & Market. Tony, is your final stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County as the Red Raiders knock off the Warriors 78-65 tonight.
All right, for the victorious Uniontown Red Raiders, who improved to 12-0 overall, still remain the only unbeaten men's team in the WPIAL so far this year. They improved to 3-0 in Section 3-4A play. They were led tonight by Jameer Braxton, who had 32 points. He was followed by Notorious Grooms, who had 21. 11 points for Kadrian McLee, 9 points for Isaac Ellsworth, 4 for Kellen Milsom, and 3 for Jeremiah Hager. 16 in the first, 35 in the second, 15 in the third, 12 in the fourth for their total of 78. They were 15 for 20 from the foul line after I jinxed them, and they had 7 made threes. 2 by Grooms, 1 by Hager, 2 by Ellsworth, and 2 by Braxton. On the other side for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, who dropped to 9-3 overall, now 1-2 in section play. They were led tonight by Cy Herschelroth, who had 22. He was followed by Isaiah Turner, who had 16. 12 for Daniel Spence off the bench. Charles Melib with 8, 6 of those coming in the fourth quarter. 3 points from James Gowell off the bench, and 3 from Justin Flournoy, and a made free throw by Christian Kennedy. 13 in the first, 21 in the second, 13 in the third, and 19 in the fourth for their total of 65. They were 8 for 11 from the foul line, and they also made 7 threes. 4 of those by Daniel Spence, 2 by Isaiah Turner, and 3 by Herschelroth.
So Uniontown wins at 78-65. For the folks on the radio, we're going to take a quick timeout and be back with a finish of the Southmoreland Laurel Highlands game. Southmoreland a 49-48 lead over Laurel Highlands. 2:05 left in the fourth quarter there. So a quick break for you folks on the radio, and we're back with a finish of Southmoreland and Laurel Highlands. Here the Red Raiders win it 78-65 for Tony and Billy. This is Brian, so have yourselves a pleasant good evening. I'll talk to you on Tuesday when Uniontown hosts Laurel Highlands here on WMBS. So long, everybody.